I'll see you there. That was an awkward opening. If you thought that I cut off the last phrase in the last episode, I actually just meant to finish it off here. I didn't explain that, so it was really weird that I just ended the last episode with "so." That's all I said. But anyways, you know, we're here. Whenever we started coming here last time, we were all the way over there, and we had to blow up a rock, and that opened up the underground water spring, and that allowed us to be able to swim over here so that we could follow Medley. So now you gotta play a little game of bomb basketball so that you can make these things fall. And now we're gonna go start the first dungeon. I'm ready. I'm ready. Roost Cavern. This place is bad. I hate this place. We're gonna drag this over here. It's a fun dungeon though. It's better than most of the other ones. Oh my god, they have flaming sticks. I'm pretty sure the only reason that their weapons are on fire is just to show you that you have the power to do that. Because you can't. The last time you saw a Deku stick was when we were at Forsaken Fortress, and there was no way to really catch it on fire there. So I think the only reason that the Deku stick is on fire for them the second you walk in here is just to show you that that's a possible thing. So light those two torches, the chest will materialize. Blah blah blah. After the chest appears, oh my god. After the chest appears, you get the small key for this door. Open that door. And go on your merry way. This is just property destruction, the game. Look at this. Destroy all these pots. We have a full $500, so we should probably go spend that on things. Probably, but that'll be later. So remember, dedicating full episodes to each dungeon. So this episode could be as long as 20 minutes to half an hour. Alright, so you see this door is locked. We need a key. So, we're not going to go there just yet. We're going to come around this way. You want to drop down and pull this out because that'll make it so that you can make this jump and get all the way over here. Be careful on this part because you have to time it. You can kill yourself. It could literally kill you. This is lava. This is no longer a game, guys. This is life. Did you see that? Oh my god, what are the chances of that ever happening again? A rock fell on that bat. I don't think I'll ever see that happen again in the rest of my life. I probably won't. That's probably exactly a true statement. That I will never see a rock fall on a bat in Wind Waker again and kill it. I don't even remember those rocks ever falling from the sky and dealing damage to anything. That was awesome. Alright. Got a dungeon map. So the dungeon map is one of the two most helpful things in a dungeon. You're going to want, in every dungeon, you're going to want to find out where each dungeon map and compass is, because it makes your entire life easier. The dungeon map shows you where everything is, like their rooms and stuff, and the compass will pinpoint the locations of locked doors, chests, and where the dungeon boss is. And it's so much easier than walking around blindly. Unless you're me and you've played this game so many times that it's not possible to walk around blindly anymore. But that's me, so. Hey, we got another joy pendant. So this giant sword is freaking cool. Basically the point of that giant sword is it lets you break tougher wood barricades than your normal sword can, but you can't keep it with you. You always have to use your normal sword. You can't ever take these pickup weapons along with you, so it's just not possible. Here's a key. Now you may be thinking, this is the key for the other one. Yep, you're right. We just had to go in a long series of circles before we could get that key so that we can go into the real door and progress in life. Alright. Now this is kind of awkward. You just gotta do this and that. You can also stand here and try and swipe, but it really doesn't help you. I think you can use a spin attack and that'll work. Let me try that. Oh, nope. Yeah, you gotta throw those rocks then. Okay. It's just throwing the rocks, guys. Don't burn your butts, because I've already shown you what happens if you burn your butt. Burning your butt's not fun. So now that we have this key, let's go in here. Man, is it hard to record when you don't have somebody else with you. Because everyone watched Minecraft, right? The series that I did with Jake. It's so much less awkward to be recording anything whenever you have a friend with you. Ah, God. Because I seriously do feel like I'm talking to myself. Except I know that people will be hearing this on the internet. So, like, it's not technically talking to myself, it's talking to people that aren't necessarily around me. Like using a phone. Like you'd feel using a phone, basically. Yeah. Alright, cool. If you just follow everything I'm doing, you'll get through here pretty easily. Be careful, you kind of have to time that. A little lava pillar will come out on that burned section of the ladder, just to show you that it will kill you. Ah! Alright. I hate these things. You want to kill them a special way, though. And that special way is over land, because these give you another collectible item and it's going to fly off the edge. God dang it. Okay. The only time you ever meet those things is near a ledge. And it's very hard to kill them in the correct spot to get their collectible item. Those things drop the collectible item Golden Feather. And they're supposed to be used here. Because there's a guy on this island that wants golden feathers. And you need to give him 20 like you do with every other collectible item. But those freaking... Oh, God, I don't even remember their names. Helmarok. Those Helmaroks. They never die in the spot that you want them to. And you're going to end up getting barely any golden feathers. Now I'm going to show you guys a little secret here. Oh, dang it. No, I'm not. Okay, well, basically, you see this hole in the wall, and you'd be all curious about it and how you want to get in there and, you know, actually, like, use it and stuff. Well, we can't anymore. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Basically, there was a hole back there, but we can't get to it anymore. So we just won't ever. We just won't. God dang it. Alright, alright, alright. There's a way to stop these rats. King of Red Lions is about to tell us using our gossip stone. Alright, Link, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They're only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share a store of their treasure with you. Alright. Ah! Get! These rats, when they tackle you, you drop your money. Get out of here, stupid piece of garbage. Okay. Alright, cool. But don't let them tackle you because they thief your money from you whenever they hit you. It's annoying. Alright, so remember how we got the dungeon map? And I told you that there's 2 important items. You always want a dungeon map and a compass. This is where the compass is. It's in this chest. You got the compass! So now, take... what you wanted to do was light that stick on fire and throw it across the room to burn this wooden barrier down. And then you can get this key, and that will allow you to progress through the locked door over here. Basically, you wanted to throw it because you can't climb up ladders with a hold item. So, if you tried to climb up that holding a stick, it wasn't going to work. I know. It's a sad day. Take this pot, bring it up here, and throw it at that bird because it'll get it to shut the heck up. You get a small key because, you know, it was just... And there goes a golden feather. Did you see it fall? See the golden feather? Oh my god. Alright, so you want the key that it was sleeping on. Now take one of these and light it as a torch. Take it through this dark area. Light this. Drop it on the floor. Murder them. Murder them. Bats. Okay. Alright. And here's a joy pendant. So now we have a joy pendant. So like I told you, they can be hidden like anywhere. Bring this up here and light these 2 torches on fire and that will activate the door. And then you can leave. These. I've never used them before because I've never left a dungeon while doing the dungeon. But this is a teleportation portal. You can use it to go to separate parts of the dungeon faster and easier. And most of them are covered up by rocks, so you can't like use them or teleport to them because they're blocked off. So whenever you find them, you can unlock them so that you can use them later, but I've never really used them. I'm not sure anybody actually ever has. Hey, a joy pendant. Okay, so the point of this room, there's a bunch of moblins hidden around. And the door's locked because there's moblins. And to unlock the door, you want to find all of the moblins. I like to do this, watch this. So there was a moblin hiding in that pot. It's always funny to pick up the pot they're hiding in and throw it. I just think it's funny. Alright. So, did you notice how he had a stick? And there's this one torch that's not lit. Light the torch. That'll make a secret chest appear. This is not a mandatory chest at all. You didn't need to actually get this. But it has a helpful thing in it, so we're gonna get it anyway. Ooh. It's got a treasure chart. I didn't fully explain treasure charts when we got them for beating Battleship back there, or Battle Squid, or whatever you want to call it. But treasure charts are tiny maps, and the way they work is while you're out at sea on your boat, you can open up your treasure chart list, and you can compare the island in the treasure chart to ones on your map to try and follow it and see if you can find out where the treasure is by looking at the islands on your sea chart and the island that is on the treasure chart and comparing to try to find out where it is. It's really cool. It's actually fun to do because it gives you a sense of like exploration, like, okay, where can I go check throughout this map to find out where the treasure actually is. It's actually really fun. Okay. This guy is easier killed if you wait for a command prompt. So start a fight with him, which is kind of hard because this platform is so small he doesn't actually ever do his attack the right way. But start a fight with him and wait for a command prompt and kill him that way. Just don't do that. Just don't vault off him backwards and burn your butt, because it's not helpful. Okay, then we're gonna kill him this way. Oh god! Oh god, what? What is going on? The game's breaking. Oh god. The game was breaking. It was not having fun with me killing that guy. Get out your Link. Get out your freaking sword. Alright. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Okay. Alright, cool. Now that he is gone, you had basically the only obstacle in this room taken care of. So bring this back over here, throw it there, and if you notice that lava was starting to rise, you can ride this thing as a platform when it shoots up. There you go. So if you thought this was a dead-end room, you were wrong. But I showed you how to solve it. So over there, look at that. That's the boss door. We don't have the boss key yet. In this game, it's called the big key, I think. The name changes all the time. It's either boss key or big key. I think it actually, in this game, is referred... Oh, that's the final teleportation jar, by the way. You can use that to get back to the end of the dungeon. So, the end of the dungeon teleportation jar is always glowing yellow. The first one is always purple, and the second one is always blue. So, yeah. And the final one always takes you back to the, where the boss room was. So, to go fight the boss, you need the boss key. And the boss key unlocks the door to the boss, so you can fight the boss. Oh, and look at that! Medley got trapped. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta save her. By killing these fairly these fairly easy moblins that I guess are higher ranked because they have a shield. Joy pendant. Die. Okay. I got a money. I got a money, but I don't need it. Okay, so here's the first time we get to show off battling one of these guys. Remember them back from the Forsaken Fortress where they were the guards? Well, this is our first actual fight with one. They're actually not that hard at all, to tell you the truth. And he's dead. Yay! Murder! Aw. we just missed out on getting yet another collectible item that I'll tell you after this. Thank you. I have to tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the Great Valu's tail, and that's why he's so angry. The Great Valu's tail hangs down into the room right below here. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. But we've got to do something now before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. Here, Link, use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device we Rito used before we evolved wings. That's cool. Alright, so you got the grappling hook. This thing is freaking awesome. I love this item. It's so freaking awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my items list and pull out the grappling hook. So okay, the way the grappling hook works is you'll find these. You'll find things like this that look as if they can be wrapped around. So aim at it, and whenever it is something that yes, you can grapple onto, this will start flashing instead of being a red reticule. So the reticule will change from a red dot to a flashing yellow blink. You can go in there, but that's not the way we want to go. You want to come back down this way, because there's a room that we can now reach because we have the grappling hook. So this thing is awesome. I love this thing. It's one of the colder items in this game. And no, it's not a replacement for the hook shot like you normally see in Zelda games. It actually, the hook shot is also in this game. Come on, fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Okay. He's dead now. He dropped a joy pendant. He dropped a joy pendant. Okay, now you may be thinking, how the heck do we get down there? Because there's no safe way. Well, actually, my friends, notice how he had a stick? And remember, you can light things on fire? Take this stick and burn down the entire bridge. Yeah. And there you go. Now you're safely down here. It was just another joy pendant. So, yeah. So now that we're down here, go in here. And now you're at this point. So just prepare a spin attack. Break them all at the same time, and then you'll fall. God dang it, the lava caught us. Oh my god. Okay, so this is just a big lava lift, basically. It's like a giant elevator. Use it to fall down here and climb this ladder. And then right there, you'll see a grappling hook location. Get your grappling hook out, hook onto this, and that'll pull it down like a switch, which opens up that door. Oh my god, bats, run. You can actually kill bats with the grappling hook, so it's easier than waiting for them to fly down to you and then shooting them. Stabbing them with your sword. So, yeah. So, you can also change direction with this. It's easier to use than it may look. You just really just grapple onto things, and most of the time you don't need any other input than waiting till you get to the other side and jumping off with A. This room is pretty clever. Alright, so I didn't show you this before with this guy, but if you don't commit to the action command and you just stab his eye, it's kind of hard to do. But if you just stab his eye, he'll go into like a dormant mode, and he'll become a pickup and you can place them on this switch, and that'll keep it from catching on fire. The reason you couldn't just step on that was because the switch doesn't stay down if you walk off of it. If you walk off of it, the chest will catch on fire again. And, what's it called? Did it say boss key? I hope it said boss key. I hope I'm right about it being boss key. I think it is boss key. So, now here's a new enemy that starts appearing once you get the boss key. Flaming bats. They're bats, and their bodies are made out of fire. It's really strange. Now here you're gonna run into a little problem. You're gonna want to hold ZR to stop, and then hold ZR and press up at the same time. So you want to stay stopped and hold in the stop button, then climb up with ZR, and then start swinging again, so that you were in a high enough position to jump back is all you needed to do that for. Die. Okay. Fall down here. Wait for this thing to fall back down, because right now it's up there with the lava. Jump on it, and then whenever the lava starts rising again, like this, I'll bring you back up here. Woo! Now, to get back up there, as you may or may not have been wondering for a while now, just pick up this and come over to this lava lift like you would have before. Let's see, will that work? It might. Nope, okay. The game broke on me. So just take this thing and bring it over here to the lava lift, put it on, and then you can climb back up. It's not all that hard, just get back up there. Get back up there. Leave through this door again. And now grappling hook back up to that door that I told you not to go in earlier. You'll be pretty safe from dying. That dragon's not going to kill you, trust me. Now, if you remember this room, it's where I said the boss door was. And first of all, there was no way it seemed to get over there earlier, but now we have the grappling hook and the boss key, so now we can get over here. Just kill this guy because he's an annoyance. Hey, pal, fight me. Fight me, I need an action prompt. Oh my god. There we go. Just end his life. None of these chests hold anything that you really care about. Except this one, actually. This one holds a very important item. This is a Knight's Crest. You're going to want to collect 15 for this later, because it gets you one of the most important abilities in the game. Or at least one of the most helpful, I should say. I hope you kept your bottle out this entire time, because... dang it. Alright. Don't worry, there's one more over here. Open it up and swipe the bottle at the fairy, and you'll catch a fairy in a bottle. The point of this is it's basically a 1-up. That's mostly what it's used for. Whenever you die, like losing all of your hearts, a fairy will, that if you caught it, if you have a fairy caught in a bottle, it will restore all of your life energy. And you won't die, so you won't get a game over. So welcome to the boss room. And I love this boss. It's pretty clever. It's one of my favorites. So let's walk up. Say hello to Goma. Okay, what you want to do is look at the dragon's tail up at the ceiling. You want to grapple onto the dragon's tail and jump freely to the other side. That'll make the dragon really angry and he'll start pounding on the top of the mountain. When he does that, it will cause that rock on the ceiling to fall. You're going to need to do this 3 times because you need to break his armored shell off of him. Because right now, with that armored shell on, he's too strong for us to do anything. So just keep grappling onto the dragon's tail and swing from side to side. And that'll cause him, you know, to get angry and make the rock fall. Do this enough to break his armor because then we can attack his weakness. Come on. Come at me. You and me are gonna tussle, boy. Here it goes. Breaking his shell off. Oh my god. There we go. Now that his shell is off, his eye is weak. You can grapple onto his eye to pull him down to the floor and then wail on him. Just do it. And he's dead. It's pretty easy. Awesome. Alright. Every time you beat a boss, they drop a heart container. So, a heart container is basically, it's a full heart that you don't need to collect 4 pieces for. It's so much more helpful than collecting 4 heart pieces. But there's only a limited few in the game because obviously you can't come back and refight a boss until you get a bunch of heart containers. So, I think in this game there is 5. Oh, that's terrible. I think. Yeah, there's only 5 heart containers. Wow. No. There's 6. I was leaving out a boss that I forgot about. So yeah. We just saved Valu's tail, so he's not angry anymore. Link, he has a thing for you. Gonna give you his pearl. So if you remember, King of Red Lion said we had to go ask the dragon, but the dragon actually did not have the pearl. That thing that Prince Kamali was holding was the pearl that we need. And now that we saved him, he's gonna give it to us. It's his prized possession though. So it's his idea of having courage to be strong enough to give you his favorite thing in the world. You received Din's Pearl. This is the gem the Ritos claim was passed down from the great goddess. It's about to speak some Hylian. Yeah. You can't read that. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. That was Hylian. It's really hard to read, obviously. But if you have Hyrule Historia, it decodes every type of Hylian that there is. So all of the types of Hylian, you know, they're there. Alright, now let's go tell King of Red Lions that we got Din's Pearl. It would seem Ganon sent those monsters to this place. But that would mean... Alright, there's no time. We must depart at once for the next pearl. We sail to the south. Okay, so, using the Wind Waker and the song that we learned earlier, the Wind's Requiem, we're going to change the direction of the wind. And that's why this game is called Wind Waker, because Link has power over the wind. Isn't that cool? What the heck? Alright. Those were weird controls. They were flopped. Okay. Well, we accomplished Dragon Roost Cavern, saved Valoo, got a 5th heart, and now we're gonna go to the next area. But that's all for next time. So, I'll see you next time, I guess. I hope you had fun with this super long episode for this dungeon. I hate dungeons. Later we're gonna get to like hour-long episodes. Because like some of these dungeons are just super long. Okay, see you later.